So if we can just take a little moment to reflect from season 1 to season 4, I know it's a difficult question, but just how are you feeling going into season 4, just in terms of each of your characters' story so far?
What journeys?
I just seeing, both of our characters from day 1 to where they are in season 4 is night and day in a way, and they're stepping into their own power, and they're continuing to evolve and learn about themselves. So it's a testament to the writing of this show that just I'm so grateful to play Matthew and to see his journey and him being slowly becoming this strong, confident leader has been amazing to be a part of. And you see that this season.
Absolutely.
We're seeing these two characters that were like on the outskirts of society, really shunned, really like, like untouchables. And we see them become, part of this group and surrounded by loving people and moved and changed by Jesus and what he's teaching. And I mean, you're writing down the Beatitudes, like it's these really pivotal and important moments in his ministry. So it's beautiful to see how broken people or people who are on the outskirts can be used so powerfully.
Absolutely. And for me, what I find very emotional about Matthew is seeing him as the scribe. And that's how we have our scripture today.
Yes.
That gets me every time. So what does it feel like for you playing that? And just kind of, does it feel a responsibility? Is it a joy? What's it like?
It's just been surreal. I think, when you get to play a character that you're learning from, I just find it to be a gift because it was so unexpected for me to kind of really connect to my character and learn from him, and just this whole journey has been so inspiring and impactful, and to see that we're making a difference out in the world, it's just been it's just a rare thing, and so that makes me want to continue to work harder and challenging myself in order to continue to tell Matthew's story the way we have on the show, and so I accept the challenge, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the audience can see that in this season because I really put my all in it. But when I have co-stars like Mary and Liz, who plays Mary, it's not that hard to just be myself and be present as Matthew and really tell the story.
Yeah. And then in terms of the premiere last night, something kind of that you said that echoes for me as well is in terms of Jesus being such a radical includer of women at the time. What's that like getting to be part of that?
It's so wonderful. From the first script of the show for the audition, I was blown away by how important, Mary was to the story, and to see them continue that with all these other female characters over these seasons. They're given so much importance and to his ministry. They're given so much respect. And they're real people, which is just wonderful to see in any sort of project that these female characters are fleshed out as real three-dimensional humans. I'm very grateful for the project for doing that.
Yeah, and then for both of you, in terms of Matthew and Mary, I think they're characters that people can really relate to and have really resonated with people. What's that like? Have you got any special messages from fans or people over the years?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can write a book
You should.
from all those messages. But what I'm seeing overall is people are finding themselves in our characters and finding. You're seeing situations that we've lived through in right now, but you're seeing how they've gone through the same thing. But you're seeing how they've come past it and overcome it, and it's giving a lot of people hope and a message to kind of learn from and lean into, because you never know what's at the other side of any kind of growth.
There's, just from last night, I was speaking to a woman, and she was sharing a story about someone that had started going to her church, I think like a 20-year-old young woman with a child, and she had just recently gotten out of human trafficking, a really bad situation, and she started watching The Chosen, and said that when she saw Mary's storyline, she was like, that's me. And it was so moving to know that, like, this character is here for so many people who have gone through so many terrible things to resonate with, and then also see that there can be a really happy ending, and that there's growth and transformation, and you can really let go of an old life and start anew. And it's such a privilege to get to play a character like that.
Thank you. Well, we're looking forward to coming to Irish screens nationwide. Thank you so much.
Thank you.